Would you recommend people in their 20s to work in bigger companies or explore multiple roles in a growing, fast-paced startup? Yeah. So I recommend going to a startup only if you're excellent at one particular skill, very, very good at it. So a lot of people in their early 20s go to startups in the tech sector because they love programming and they practice programming for years. They absolutely love it. Or they're very, very passionate about technology to the extent that they can sell it because they've lived it their whole lives, etc. So you don't want to be a jack of all trades when you go to a startup. Because at startups you have to hit the ground running because most startups never make it. For every Google, there's a gazillion other search engine startups that went nowhere. In terms of what to do when you're younger, you're not sure what to do. Well, I recommend that you get more of a generalist role if you're confused at first, working in a big company. And that way, you can kind of learn the ropes and get exposed to different subsectors of business to the extent that you understand what you're most passionate about so that you can focus on what your purpose is or what you love doing the most. Now, it's hard to find your passion, especially when you're a lot younger. For me, I switched careers a gazillion times now until I finally found my ultimate passion, which is teaching. I love to teach. I'm passionate about this. But it's good to get exposed to many different subsectors of business when you're younger. Now, another thing you can do that I highly recommend is to set up networking meetings with people that work in various industries, and even networking meetings with people that work at the company you're currently at, so you can get exposed. Think of me like a waiter. I'm exposing you to a lot of different careers, and that's what mentors do. Many different mentors, so that you can ultimately decide what main course you want to have for your career, so to speak. Now, the best way to network is to you can download this book of mine. It's called Networking to Get Customers, a Job, or Anything You Want. And you just have to go to my website to get that. I've set up a gazillion networking meetings in my life. And my Yodas that have helped me humbly in my life have been many people I've met through networking that have guided me down the right career path. So just go to my website, haroonventures.com, and then scroll down, and then you'll be able to download this book called Networking to Get Customers, a Job, or Anything You Want. Yeah. It's tougher though when you're younger and you're first getting started. You're not sure what your purpose or passion is, etc. But if you set up a lot of these networking meetings, you can hopefully find out what was the reason you were put on this earth career-wise. For me, what I did was I wanted to be a lawyer when I was younger. I don't know why. Maybe I saw a bunch of John Grisham movies, as well as A Few Good Men and Tom Cruise. I don't know, kind of motivated me in that movie. And then I went to a lot of networking meetings. And I met with a lot of lawyers. And then I thought to myself, I don't understand. Are you a jerk and then you go to law school? Or do they teach you how to become a jerk in law school? So I didn't want to become a lawyer. Unless you're a civil rights lawyer, then I love you and God bless you. Yeah, but I think that getting exposed to a number of different careers through setting up networking meetings is a great idea until you find your passion and purpose.